Today, I am doing a whole chicken. And the reason I'm doing this whole chicken is because I received this hot air fryer from the manufacturer who wanted me to check it out. And when I opened up the box, I realized this thing is massive. This is a whole lot bigger than my existing hot air fryer. I mean, this is like 8 quarts. My other is like maybe 5 quarts. The basket is bigger all the way around, but it's also taller. So I thought, I think I'd do something in this that I can't do in my regular hot air fryer. Let's make a whole chicken. Because in my other hot air fryer, I think this would just be too tall from the surface. It would get burnt before the meat was actually fully cooked. But I'm going to give this a shot in this one, and we're going to see how it does. I'm Ralph. Welcome to my kitchen. Let's get started. Now I've got a whole chicken here, and what I've done, I've started getting in the habit of doing this, is I will take my hand and put it underneath the skin and just kind of break up all those ligaments in there that attach the skin to the meat. Then instead of just putting the seasoning on top of the skin, I will put it on top of the meat instead. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now later on, I'm going to try something else that I've never done as well. Right now I'm using one of the seasonings that I've started using from the Golden Steer Steakhouse out there in Vegas, and I'm also going to try something new with one of their butters. I'm going to use their maitre d' butter to baste this chicken about the middle of the cooking process. Nice thing about doing it this way, you can get it on the meat of the thighs, because I was able to get my fingers way down deep inside there. So that's looking pretty good. I started doing this with the Thanksgiving turkey, and it worked awesome. So I'm going to get that all put together there, get this massive basket out, slip that chicken in here. I'm going to put it in kind of upside down here first so we can cook the bottom side, flip it over, and then finish cooking on the top side. Now one thing I do like about this is that unlike my regular hot air fryer, on that one you press a button and it automatically comes up with the temperature, and you set the temperature, and when you're done you have to wait till it flips over to the minute side. I can just do the whole thing here. So I'm going to put it on chicken wings, but obviously this is a lot more than chicken wings. It's a whole chicken, so it's going to require more time. So I'm going to go ahead and increase the time here. It was going to do it for 25 minutes. I think I'm going to take it up to, let's say 35. We'll see how it is at that point. And I'm just going to go ahead and start it. Now it's going to the preheat stage. Actually, I already kind of did that earlier, so it probably doesn't need it at this point, but it's doing it anyway. I would have liked to be able to do that on my own instead of the machine making the choice for me. Something else that I noticed when I was playing around with this, it says it's got a basket that is able to go into the dishwasher. So I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll give that a try. And I did. Yes, you can put it into the dishwasher, but the little window will get all that moisture inside the 2 panes. So if you do that, and I'm not recommending that you do, I'm probably still going to be washing mine by hand. I would take that after you've gotten it out of the dishwasher, pop it back in, put it on preheat cycle, just heat it up till that moisture is gone from the windows. With that said, we're going to get this to going, and about the halfway point, I'm going to flip that over, and that's when we're going to start basting it with some of this maitre d' butter from the Golden Steer Steakhouse in Las Vegas, Nevada. I will see y'all in probably about 10-15 minutes or so. Okay, I've just pulled it out and I've just flipped the chicken over. That other side was looking super crispy, looking delicious. Now I've got the breast side up. I think I'll just go ahead and maybe spritz a little bit more seasoning on here. I'm going to pop this back in, and when it's got maybe 5 to 10 minutes left to go, I'm going to pull it out again, and that's when we're going to baste it with the compound butter. So I will see you then. Oh, and notice that when you pull it out, you pop it back in, it just starts at the same place again. Not all of them do that. I think it's a nice feature. I'm glad this one does. See you shortly. We're back. Time to check on the chicken and to give it a baste. Oh, it's looking terrific. Now, I took some of that compound butter. I melted it up in the microwave just a little bit. Gonna be basting that on here. Here is what it's looking like already. Pretty darn nice. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and check the temperature of it right now. Right now it's rating 144. Obviously, we do need to leave it in for just a little while longer to bring it up to that safe eating temperature, but it is looking terrific. It's going to be a couple of minutes, but this is going to come out a whole lot faster than if you were to do this in the oven, which would be over an hour. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I've just pulled it out of the hot air fryer. It's looking pretty good. Take a look at it here. Not too bad. Got about 174. We're safe to eat. If anything, we probably could have pulled it out a couple of minutes earlier. Let's get this on a plate. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, that skin is so crispy. I've got to cut off just a piece of that skin to try that. That's incredible, y'all. And just so y'all know, I am saving a piece for Gunner, who's in the other room at the moment, but he will have some of this. So how is this tasting? That is very juicy. That seasoning is right on, dead on. But that skin is so incredibly crispy. And it only took like 35 minutes, and we probably could have done it in 30. So this is definitely worth giving a shot. If you've got a hot air fryer that's big enough, try this. If not, and you like this, I will have a link for this particular hot air fryer. It's the Kitchen Elite. I'll have it down below. And I'll also try to give you a link to the website for the Golden Steer products as well. I get nothing out of those. That's just for informational purposes. I just like some of their stuff. I think this is going to turn into a great hot air fryer. I'm liking it, y'all. So I will catch y'all the next time. But don't forget, give me a like, maybe a subscription, and don't forget a comment. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Okay, Gunner, come here. There you go, bud.